Verse 13. There is a time when in their hands there is good success. So this also means there is a time in their hand when there is not good success. That's when the Lord doesn't want you to be healed, and He's gonna make you suffer for a long time to serve out your punishment. And after that, or He could do it for his sake, if He wants to. Just like Job. Job didn't sin. He was perfect. It says so in the book of Job 30 and 30. It says he was perfect, so he didn't sin. Job chapter 1 also shows you he didn't do that. And Job chapter 2 also shows you he didn't do that. But why did the Lord still punish him? Because he felt like it. So, he can do what he wants. But he had a purpose. He had a purpose. He made him even more greater than he was before the Lord cursed him. So he has a purpose in doing things. So it says here, verse 14. For they shall also pray unto the Yahweh. See, they pray also. The physician pray also for you, that He would prosper that He would do the thing, and that it would help you, which they give for ease and remedy to prolong life. He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician. Right, so the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is the ultimate physician because He doesn't need herbs. The Most High created herbs, medicines out of the earth. And the chemicals that Esau gives you, those pills, they also come out of the earth. But then again, you might say, like, why are they hurting you? Well, you have, poison ivy. You have herbs that can kill you if you eat it. It also comes from the Lord, right? You have herbs that can give you side effects that will mess you up, that you would need other herbs to nullify that herb that messes you up. And Esau knows all these things. That's why he is able to extract, for example, juices out of leaves. And then he can for example, certain type of leaves, they have something in them, some characteristics and stuff like that, and he knows it. So what he does is he grinds them up, and then he takes the DNA thing out of them and then puts it in something else, and then adds a few other things with it, and then it will heal you faster than the herb would heal you. But there are side effects. Those side effects are death. For example, he has Viagra. Side effects. What are the side effects? Long term, even. I just saw that. Dizziness, headache, blurry vision. God damn, this for a stiffy penis. This is one gonna make you suicidal. This is that's fucked up. Look, your eyes all fucked up, bleeding internally, most likely, because you're gonna have something internally. Well, not internally bleeding, but it's gonna be something internal which will cause you to have these bleeding type of problems. That's what I mean. Nosebleeds. Man, this is death. Where's death? Because you're gonna get a heart attack. Oh yeah, here. I was looking for it. You know, it's not a disease. Is it? It's not a disease. When you're just doing stuff and you get sick, that's a disease. This is a deliberate attack on your heart. You know, it's like saying, "Oh, I got sick from eating that poisonous food." No, you didn't get sick. You got poisoned. It's a different thing. You didn't get sick. Look at the ingredients for what's in there. You didn't get sick. You got poisoned. Right. So, and then we have this. We have this in Suriname, which is the same thing, but minus all the side effects. If you drink this, you're gonna get hot. I'm not playing. It's a tree. It's a tree, which is it's here. It's bitter. It's very bitter too, but you can put stuff in it. You know, you got the wood, and then you can put burnt. You don't need to put all this. You know, that's just extra stuff. You don't need to put all that, but all you need is wood, and this will last a lifetime. You don't have to buy another bottle in your existence again. And you're not supposed to be drinking this shit like a madman too, because it's actually for people that have a problem getting an erection, you know. So it's very potent. So you drink only a cup one time since like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Not a cup. Oh shit, not a cup. You gonna mess up, boy. No, you're not gonna die. But here, there's like a dup, like a cap. Yeah, a cap, not a cup. A cap. That's what I mean. You just drink a cap one time every 3 weeks or 2 weeks, and you're gonna start raping your wife. So yeah. Anyway. So going on. So we don't need all that type of crazy stuff what Esau got, because he's the devil. And he knows these things too. He knows. He knows exactly, but he wants to hurt you. That's what he wants. That's the Edomite. He's the ultimate malicious spirit upon in existence. That's one of the reasons why they're going to get exterminated. Matthew chapter 9 verse 3. Basically, he said like your sins are forgiven. So he's the ultimate physician. Right? So going back to over here. Well, the guiltless. 1 Thessalonians 5:14. Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble-minded ones. These wicked Israelites are not doing that. Support the weak. Be patient toward all men. Patience is a very beautiful thing. If you have it, then it's very great. But anyway, going on. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 22. To the weak I became as weak, that I may gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. So some brothers are weak. You don't, let's say they're weak in the law. They have problems keeping certain laws and stuff like that. You have a lot of people in our nation that they can't stop lining their hair. They can't stop lining their beard. They want to grow long hair. They're stubborn to a certain degree, but they do want to follow the scriptures, but they have a problem with one of the reasons why a lot of guys have problem with stop lining their beard or their hair is because of women, and also because of the eyes of their so-called peers, because people are going to look at them and laugh and stuff like that. And you have other Jacob descendants that don't care about that. You can laugh all you want. I'm following the Lord. You cannot bully me into not following the Lord. They will follow the Lamb whithersoever he goes. It don't matter what you tell them. They're not going to listen to you. But for those weak ones, that's just one example, by the way. For those weak ones, you become as weak. You don't press these scriptures upon them like the law. You don't do that. What you do is you help them. And every time you comfort them with these words, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 18, you comfort them with these words. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, it also says it, by the way. Right, so let me see something here. Do I need to read this? Yeah, the feeble-minded. Anyway, going on. Now it says here. But what these wicked Israelites wanted to do, and Esau, the feeble, are nothing to them. That's why they call it the survival of the fittest, or the strongest prevails. Stuff like that. If you're a strong one, then you should help the weaker one. Because that's how a society is supposed to roll. You're not supposed to be the one that's strong and then prey on the weak of your own society. Your society is going to fall. And one day that weak man might get a weapon and kill you. Or he might pray to the Lord and curse you. But this was for the Israelites back in the days. But nowadays, these heathen nations, especially Esau, he's doing all this. Because the curses is jumping up on them now. Verse 12, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean, contrary to our doings, and upbraided us when with our offending the law. Upbraided is when you find fault in someone, so you basically cuss them out, and they hate that. And objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. So basically, the things that they're teaching, the righteous is teaching against it and warning others, like, hey, don't be like those Edomites, man. They're devils. And then they're gonna be like, you're a racist. The Bible is written by man, and stuff like that. They start talking chatter. I just had something in my head, but I kept on talking. Wait, I forgot it. And objections to our infamy of transgression in our education. What? I forgot it. Wait, let me see. It is clean in our sanctuary. He upbraided us with our offending of the law, the offending of the law, and objected us. I'm reading it. Maybe it's gonna come back in my head because I was reading and it came. Anyway, it's gone. Okay, it's gone. And it's gone. But anyway, so I had another one here, which is Proverbs 29 and 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just. You're the abomination to them, right? And he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked. Right. Sorry, I read it backwards. Sorry. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, which they are abomination unto us because they're filthy. They're doing disgusting things. Right? And he that is upright in the way of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, in his mannerisms, in his way, is abomination to the wicked. You are disgusting to them. So, for an upright man, he would never share his wife and do a gangbang and then let, for example, a man bust a nut in his wife and then go lick the puss. That's what dudes are doing nowadays, man. They've been doing it, but now they got cameras, man. Crazy. You got people doing these type of things. Oh man, disgusting. But you with your wife and just want to stay with your wife and don't do orgies and stuff like that. Don't do filthy, disgusting things with your wife. You are an abomination to them. Oh, he's what, how you call it? How you call that? Let me see. But it's it's prudish. Is that it? Squeamish. Yeah, he's prudish. Like he's squeamish. Ew. You know, he doesn't want his wife to gargle semen and then spit it in another woman's mouth and then have the threesome. Oh, you're so prudish. He doesn't want his wife to dress around like a $5 hoe, $2 prostitute. And he's prudish. He's prudish with this. He's squeamish. He's weak. He's feeble. What? What are you talking about, man? That's disgusting what you do. But to them, you're the abomination. Like, oh, he's weak. He doesn't want to do stuff like that. His stomach can't take it. Bunch of weird people, bro. Anyway, but yeah, he that is feeble among them, but at that day shall be as King David. I don't need to read that. Right. So going on, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 3, 13. Let me see. Professions, infamy, transgression. Oh yeah, they're trying to make you objected to our infamy, the transgression of our education, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to make them as themselves. All right. Here. That's what I'm looking for. I'll get this one too. Matthew chapter 13, 23, verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. Right, because if you're doing the things that I just mentioned with your wife and stuff like that, or you want to make money, you start, even if you cover your face and you cover hers, but you got people that do that on Pornhub and stuff like that, making money and stuff. You ask yourself how I know. I seen it. What do you think? I seen these things. So, hey, I'm in this world too, just like you. So, but I know, like, that's not good, man. So I know about it. So that's why I'm warning you about it. You see, I gotta know things in order for me to tell you that you shouldn't do it. I'm saying, if you're looking at it, well, I would rather not. But like I said, some people are weak in the flesh. So you talk to them. You don't cuss them out like you gonna go to hell. No, you can't do that, man. That's being wicked. You need to understand that certain people are weak to certain things. So what do? Well, you do this. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. This is what you do to them, right? 1 Thessalonians 4:18. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. And how do you do that? How do you do that? Well, you do it like this. What's this? This? Isaiah chapter 40, verse 1. Comfort ye, my people, saith Yahweh. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her. That's what we need to do. Comfortably, you speak unto the people. Don't spit at them. No, you talk soft. You talk soft to them. You explain things to them, and then they're gonna willingly more accept it. If you cuss them out, yeah, not everybody likes to be cussed out. Some people need it. Some people, you shouldn't do that, because if you do it, you're gonna flame him up, and then he's gonna want to fight you. But use the dummy, because you did that. Sometimes use the dummy. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you talk soft to them, and they're still demons. Sometimes you speak hard to them, and then they listen. So you need to analyze the person that is in front of you, see what type of person they are, and then use that against them in righteousness. Use the world as not abusing it. So use certain things, but don't make abuse of it. Like if you see they're timid, and then you're gonna scream at them because you know, like, no, you shouldn't do that. So yeah. But when you talk soft to a tough guy, it's not about that you're scared of him. No, you're wise. You're trying to be very subtle, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You're not harmless. You're able to defend yourself, and you're not a serpent, but you can think like one. That's how the Lord creates us. He makes us like that. Just be smart enough to know how to deal with certain things, And even a righteous man shall make mistakes. So you also need to check yourself, and Lord willing, you do check yourself, right? And if you don't, then someone else will. The Lord will put somebody on your path to check you, because he loves you, so he checks you. If he doesn't love you, he's going to let you run rampant, and before you know, you climb so high, and then he's about to push you off that high mountain where Satan brought you. Woo! Then you will fall real hard. Yeah, so I don't need to read the rest. So going on, just speak comfortably to them. But what they were doing is, forgot. But what they were doing is this. They were shutting up the kingdom of heaven against men, because for ye enter, ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Why? Because they're going to teach you the wicked ways of themselves, because they know they're doomed anyway. Because they can't change themselves. Certain people cannot change. They can't. A scammer, a person that loves to scam people, he knows he's wrong, but he can't stop. You have a pathological liar, he can't stop. You have a pathological thief, I don't know how you call it, but he can't stop stealing. They can't. They can't. It's like a drug addict. You can't let him in your house having valuables in your house. They're gonna steal it. They can't help themselves, and it's that demonic addiction. But yeah, you can see it as that. Certain people have that without using drugs. They can't stop themselves. That's why you shouldn't give pearls to swine. You need to know, like, hey, shit, can't help him, because if you do, the Lord's gonna curse you. You shouldn't help everybody. It's not a righteous thing. Helping everybody is not correct. They're lying to you if they tell you that you should help everybody on the planet. No, you shouldn't. The Lord said it. Give not thy pearls unto swine. You know what those pearls are? Salvation. Well, not salvation, let me say it. The path towards salvation. Because he wants you dead. He wants you destroyed. If you get this word, that's the path to salvation to your soul. And if the Lord said, don't give it to them, you know what that means, man? That means I'm not supposed to give you the path to his salvation. That's the hardest diss track record in existence. Denying your soul. That's a diss. Your soul got dissed by the Lord. That's a real diss, man. That's the ultimate diss. You know what I'm saying? The book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it. So shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man and not to the ungodly man. Now you have some godly men that are doing ungodly deeds and they don't want to. Okay, those you can help. You can help those. Those you should help. You should actually gain him to put in the barn for Yahushua so that he can come and save you and bring salvation to you. But you put him in there in the barn. Well, the Lord allowed you to talk to him, to make him understand these scriptures, and then put him in the barn for safekeepings. And then you need to keep on feeding him and watering him with the scriptures. That goes for the daughters of Jacob also. Not all of them are a bunch of knuckleheads. Okay? The majority of the Israelite men, they're knuckleheads. I don't talk to them. I know better. The females, I stay away from them because they're about that trouble. They're about that gossip. Nowadays, these men are bitches too, so they're about that gossip too. I hate that shit. You know? Anyway, going on. 3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil. Oh yeah. Do good unto the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense, and if not from him, yet from the Most High. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. Nowadays, you shouldn't give no alms to everybody, like, once more. Some of them people are going to take your money and buy dope. You know? Give to the godly man and help not a sinner, a willingly sinner. Right, so basically the Most High hated sinners. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread. Don't even feed him. And give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. Because he's going to use your kindness for weakness, and before you know it, he's going to be like, hey, this guy got some food in the house. Know what I'm saying? Let's go and basically kidnap him and rob him and hold him at gunpoint, tie him up, and take all the food in his house and kill him after that too. For example, you have many examples, but I just gave you one of a reality which you probably have heard of that had happened to a so-called Good Samaritan. Yeah, whatever. That Good Samaritan is an Israelite, by the way, if you didn't know. Those are Israelites. Well, not all of them. It was a bunch of banned Israelites like, hey, get out of here. And then they went and lived among the heathen. Those are the Israelites that came and helped the other Israelites, you know, that were calling themselves Jews, and that other Jews wasn't helping them because they was like, pff. And then the Israelite foreigner would see him, and then he would help him because he doesn't have that hatred toward him like the people that are living amongst them. That's why they say, that's why them rappers always get killed in their own city. Boosie. Here, he said it. Boosie on rappers killed in their own city. Most rappers die in their own city. Charlemagne on Boosie said, and it is true. They get killed in their own city. Mo 3 on Boosie saying most rappers, he died in his own city. Young Dolph died in his own city. You know, all these rappers, they get killed in their own city. Hypnotized with hatred remark. Because they looking at you like, nigga, I know you, man. You used to be that little bitch ass nigga on the street. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody think you the hoop gangster. Then fuck you. Because he knows you. Well, he thinks he does. But you made it out in the hood or whatever. And then he's going to hate up on you. Because he thinks to himself like, I know this nigga. He ain't that great. I don't see what the people see in you. I used to see you every day. I made more money than you. That's what they say. And now all of a sudden you're a millionaire. And they can't take it. So it's mostly the people around you that think you're shit. But people that are far off, they're actually thinking of you as greater than you, than the people that are around you see you. Because they look at you like you're nothing. That's why most of the time celebrities and people, they get love from other people. Outside of their own family, outside of their own so-called friends circle, and outside of their own places. A prophet get no love in his own city. That's what the Lord said. Right, so it is the truth. Because the Lord said so. Right, because the Lord said so. So, it is the truth. Right. So, going on, back to over Yeah, I might put the link in the description box for you to check it out for yourself if you want to, which is this thing over here. The Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse. Yeah, because the righteous are going to correct them, and they don't like that. Verse 13, he professed to have the knowledge of the Most High. That's what they say about the godly. And he calleth himself a child, the child of the Most High, because that's what they are. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He was made to chin check us when we do stupid things. Then he's going to, in our wicked thoughts, he's going to say something that's not according to the scriptures. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to do it like that, or you're supposed to do it like this. He is grievous unto us even to behold. They hate even looking at you, if you are of the godly. And you can see that with the Christianity. You have the Satan worshiper Edomites against the Caesar Borgia worshiping Edomites, which both of them are two devils. But the other one, he just thinks that he wants to live right, but if you tell him, like, no, in the scriptures it said put sodomites to death. Oh no, you can't. See, he don't like the scriptures. He make you think he do. He don't. They're lying to you. Which it says here, a female is not supposed to wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Oh no, that's the old days. The Lord is not like that no more. You're lying, and you don't like the Bible. You think you do. You like your version of the Bible. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. Because we're different. The people that follow the scriptures of the Lord, they're different. They're different than the average Israelite. And for the heathen nations, we're completely alienated for them. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits, and you are, if you are an ungodly. I just told you that they are. It made me think of that thing that Kanye West said. Who do you think you are? I just told you. I'm God. Because I said, I just told you. Yeah, because I just gave the example of, you got the Christian Edomites, which is Caesar Borgia Edomites, and you got the satanic Edomites, which is their true nature Edomites. And they all often hate them. Let me see here. Need to protest or something like that. You got this guy on YouTube. I think it's here. Blocked from watching. I don't know. This guy, he's a Jake. But he really loves these Edomites, so he's trying to bring Caesar Borgia toward them. He might say, like, yeah, we don't have we don't represent the color. Shut up. You do. But even if you don't, you represent the mindset of Caesar Borgia. So yeah, that's the truth. They got cops protecting them. Meanwhile, it says in the scriptures, put them down. Well, not all of a sudden, YouTube ran out of words. Anyway, black man. Pepper spray. Yeah, damn good. This guy, he has a lot of crazy people that this guy's talking to, man. I'm telling you, this is madness, man. Straight up crazy, bugged out madness. He has a lot of crazy stuff, man. Goes through a lot of crazy stuff just for the word of Caesar Borgia. And you might think to yourself, well, he's gonna get reward for all the good that he's doing. He ain't doing shit. What he's doing is, I just saw it. He's pushing Esau. You see what see what he has right there. See what he has right there. Look, this what he put. Dude got tattoos. This is what he's pushing. He's lined up. You know, he knows scriptures. I see him. I see him pull a few scriptures, but he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand it. The broken prophets. Yeah, we have broken away, but not all humans. No, the Israelites, they've broken away from the Lord. These heathen nations ain't gonna follow the Lord, man. It says it right here. sorry. Isaiah 63:17. O Lord, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, and harden our hearts from thy fear? Return for who? For thy servants' sake. Who are the servants of the Lord? Exodus 4:22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. And I say unto him, thee, let my son go. For what? That he may serve me. These are the servants of the Lord. The true servants of the Lord. The Israelites. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn. Even thy firstborn. So we are the firstborn of the nation of Israel. Sorry. We are the firstborn of the Most High. Sorry, that's what I mean. And if you go to the book of Sirach, I think 17. Let me see something here. Sirach 17, if I'm correct. Are you irritating me? It's some what? Yo, you bugging. Sirach 17:17. For in the division of the nation. Oh, division. What's division mean? Dividance.
Division.
It's dividance, which is dividing. Dividing. Breaking up. Cutting up. Disunion. So union is to come together. Disunion is to cut off from each other. The action of separating something into parts, or the process of being separated. Right. For in the separation of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. So every nation Matthew 20:26. 25. Sorry. Matthew 20:25. But Yahweh shall call them unto him and said, Ye know that the princes of the Gentiles, the actual Gentiles, exercise dominion over them. And they are great, and they that are great exercise authority upon them. But it shall not be so among you, Israelites, because you're different. But whosoever will be great among you, Israelites, let him be your minister, your servant. He's serving you. That's why we have the mentality like, listen, the king is serving the people. Well, don't go up to him and talking about, you serve me. You're going to get yourself killed. But he is your servant. He does serve the people. The king serves the people, the people's will. And then he does it for them. You know, not outrageous wills. Like, I want to have 15 wives. What? Can you afford them? Can you afford these wives? Yeah, but you're the king. You're supposed to give me everything I want. I'm going to lose a few teeth. No. Only righteous things, like, you know, make sure that we eat good, that the food is cheap enough for us to actually live good, and that we have enough clothing and housing, land, you know, all that there. If there's a famine in the land, then the king must make sure that his people still were able to eat by, you know, making deals with other nations, for example, in order to buy food from them and not at a destroying rate, you know. Stuff like that. Let's say here's a nation that sells food. Here's a nation that sells food. Here's a nation that also has food. No famine in those three lands. But here with us, there has been a famine in the land. Now, if the king is wise, he's not just going to go to one person. Why? Because they might overcharge you. But let's say they don't. And then you do deals with him. And then you go and then you feed your people. But let's say he knows like you don't have a lot of food. Then what he's going to do, he's going to charge you 3 times as much. Then you just buy one. And then you go to this one. And then you go to this one. And then you gather the food. And then you bring the food here. Or you just go check what they have to say. And then find another way. You're going to find something. But a king is a man that doesn't think like a normal person. They are very, very smart kings. That's why they're the king. You have stupid kings, you do have stupid kings. But they don't last that long. Their reign doesn't last that long. The people are going to get angry. And then they're going to take you down. They're going to want to take you down. They're going to take you down. They're going to want to take you down. Yeah. Basically, they're going to fight against you because they're living bad. But the kings nowadays, oh shit, they exercise authority over the people are not happy. Everybody is complaining about the food, about the money, about the prices going skyrocket. But if this was back in the days, the people would gather pitchforks and torches and go up to the kings and the queens and the people on there that are in authority, the nobles, the princes, and they would burn them. But nowadays you can't do that because nowadays the so-called kings of the planet Earth, especially Esau, they got military. They got police that are willing to not skip a paycheck. Meaning they're going to get paid real good in order for them to keep the order of the elites. They pay them. They're the ones that pay them their salary. And then they do their will. But back in the days, people had a little bit more morals, and also the money. It was a different time. Nowadays you get ostracized very quick, and a lot of people are ashamed of being ashamed. No, they're afraid of being ashamed. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Anyway, let me go on. Now it says here. It says here, but Israel is the Lord's portion. So all the people on the planet Earth have their rulers, but we have our ruler, which shows you that the Israelites are a different breed, man. This guy is going out here teaching this. It's just madness, man. I'll tell you, he is a fighter. I'll tell you that. But he also uses these white boys like, that's what he believes in or something. Demonic energy God. He does have I am a sodomite and I love. See, he speaks to these weirdos, bro. The problem with Islam still better than Christianity. Because in Christianity, you can say dumb stuff like this. Go do that. Go to them Arab lands and say that you're a sodomite, but you love. You're gonna meet him. That's what they're gonna tell you. You're gonna you're gonna meet him today. Hey, he's in Africa. I didn't know that. Got a lot of money to travel. Matthew chapter 10 tells us that we don't need to travel. We got the internet. You're gonna find us in the comfort of your home. We're bringing it to you. And if we're not, then we're bringing it on the street every Saturday, Lord willing. If you see us, you see us. If you don't, we got the internet. The unicorn is going to do our work for us, Lord willing, because he set it up like that. It doesn't matter, whatever. Shut up, fool. Don't stick it down my throat. Saying the word of saxophone. Yeah, but he has a lot of videos that, is a lot of bugged out people trying to fight him too. A lot of people possessed with devils, man. Like, for real. I have seen, like, God damn, what the fuck? Even I want to fight for him. That's how much they piss me off looking at him. But they really want to fight him. Like, they really want to fight him. But these are the ungodly. And he's not even coming in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, but he's coming in the spirit of something that they think that is holy. Well, it is holy, but they don't see it as, because they're ungodly. So they see it as a nuisance. They want to fight him. Conflict turns into a loving exchange. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he demons in people. Yeah, man. A lot of people are bugged the hell out, bro. I'm telling you. And he meets them. He meets these devils, these demons. The Muslim Antichrist. Anyway, let's go on. Let me go on. Sorry. Right. So this guy, he's a real class act. I'll leave the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. Verse 16. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. You are a counterfeit. Every last one of you. He abstained from our ways as from filthiness. That's what for example, I gave you the example about the orgy thing that they're doing. You stay away from that. That's filthiness. You stay away from just one night stands type of things. Girls gonna look at you like, oh, he's squeamish. He gay. I think he gay. He don't wanna hate that. He don't wanna hate that. What? I'm about to get a baseball bat. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna hit that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm making fun, man. I don't slap bitches, man. I haven't slapped a female in a while. Not that I'm doing it, but it just came out funny when I said it like that, right? Yeah, I don't beat them up, bro. Have I been in scuffles with girls? Yeah, I've been in scuffles with girls. So yeah, but I haven't done that shit in like 20 years or something like that. That was a young dude, man. Smack the shit out you. I can laugh about it now, But anyway, I never beat up a chick, man. I never beat him up. Smacked the shit out of him. Did that a few times, yes. But I know why, deserve that shit. But I never beat up a bitch, man. A chick, man. But they're bitches. I don't hit women. That's not cool. I hit a bitch. But not with a fist, though. Never hit a chick with a fist, I think. Maybe one time. Because she stole something. But anyway, let me go on, man. I don't even know if it was a fist. I was hot in the motherfucker. I don't know what it was. I think it was a fist. I don't know. I don't know what it was, actually, if I think about it right now. What did I do? That was a long time ago, man. I was high. And that's not an excuse. But yeah. The reason I say I was high because I forget stuff, sorry. So, yeah, man, I was smoking every day. This is Amsterdam, man. I've been smoking since I was young. I don't know stuff no more. And he pronounced it the end of the just to be blessed. That's what the righteous are saying, and the wicked hate it. The ungodly hate it. They say these people think that they're going to be blessed in the end, and make it his boast that Yahweh is his father. And the righteous are going to be blessed in the end. You can see that in the book of wisdom. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I was reading this. Return for thy servant's sake, the tribes of the. Sorry. Wait. Let me get the other one first before I jump over that again. Let's see. It's supposed to be. No, then it is here then. Here then, sorry. The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse. Sorry. You know what? I'll read it later. So it says here. He pronounced it. Sorry. It's still supposed to be here. Sorry. Wait. Yeah, I had it here. I didn't even notice. So it says here. The book of Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 1. The righteous perish. Wait. Yeah. The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. So when you have So when you have, well, right, sorry about that. So when you have righteous men that die, for example, oh, sorry, mouth. For example, you have the prophets that all died by murder. Not all of them by murder, but the most of them. None consider that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. You that are alive are going to be worse off. Because Yahweh Shai said, don't cry for me, cry for yourself. That's what he said. Luke 23:28. But Yahushua turning unto them said, daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children, because the worst is going to come on you. For behold, the days are coming, in the which they shall say, blessed are the barren, and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck. Yeah, because you're going to want to not have a child in those days. Then shall they begin to say to the mountains, fall upon us, and to the hills, cover us. Right, because you're going to want to hide for the hell that's about to come upon the planet Earth. So cry for yourself. But the people that do the murdering, and the other people that stand by and don't understand the Lord, they're going to be like, he must have been wicked the way that he died. He died like that, Where's your God now? He didn't help you. Well, you're going to be in a world of pain. He's gone. He doesn't suffer. You're going to live, and you're going to want to die, but you're not going to be able to. Because the Lord is going to keep you alive. You're going to suffer. He shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds. Sleep, which is death. Each one walking in his uprightness. You're going to die with your chin in the air. Not as pride, but with your chin in the air, talking about, yeah, I did good in my life. I didn't do evil like them. But draw here and hither. So draw near, ye sons of sorcerers, the seed of an adulterer, and the whore. All y'all gonna pay. Against whom do ye sport yourselves? Who you think you are? Against whom make ye a wide mouth? You open your mouth real wide, sticking out your tongue and stuff like that. And draw out the tongue, sticking out your tongue, talking chitter chatter. Are ye not children of transgression? A seed of falsehood? The Lord's gonna deal with you. He says, come close. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to you. But to my righteous, I'll take them out real quick. But Wisdom of Solomon 4 speaks about that. That the Lord takes out the righteous quick before something evil, before they turn evil. It says it in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4. But yeah. Going on to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. And maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father. Let us see if his words are true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 also speaks about that. Their latter end shall be that they shall be saved. But the wicked gonna look at you like, what? Him? This guy is the chosen one? Look at him. They're pathetic. I don't understand this. Yeah, because the Lord is not dealing with you, and he didn't give you understanding. Because you're too stupid you're spiritually dumb. But you're very wise satanically. Haven't you noticed that all these wicked people are very intelligent? Okay, this is starting to irritate me real bad now. Every what? That's kind of irritating. So this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, slavery. And also the wicked of our people, because they did that against us. But if you read the book of Habakkuk chapter 1, you will see that our people did that. And also the book of Isaiah chapter 5, we did that to each other. And then the righteous of Israelites, they stood in the face of the wicked Israelites. But nowadays you can apply this for Esau. So it says, and made no account of his labor. All the works that we have done in slavery, all the inventions we have created and stuff like that, all the things we created, we never got honors for it. No account. All the things is lazy. spicks and then beaners and lazy. Yeah. Right? Actually, they don't call them lazy, but they still call them lazy. You see? They say always that they love to work, but they still call them lazy. Let that make sense. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, for so far beyond all that they have looked for. Huh? This is the what? That don't make no sense. Especially when the chariots come to save us, they're gonna be amazed. Like what the aliens? Black people are aliens, man. You know? They're gonna see Native Americans being beamed up, Latinos being beamed up. You know, Israelite foreigners look alike like them being beamed up. They're gonna be like, these people? And I'll spit it on them every day that I get the chance. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within, so they're gonna be hurting themselves. Shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision. We used to spit on these people. Huh? Contemptuous ridicule and mockery. Nigger, spit, cool, tonto, jeeper, and shit like that, you know. Anyway, and a proverb of reproach. Want to hide something from a nigger? Put it in the book. That's a proverb. What they have of reproach, of ridicule, a proverb, a saying of ridicule. You know, we fools. You are a fool. Accounted his life madness. All the righteous things that the Israelites doing. That's madness to them. You don't eat pork? Pfft, that's crazy. You don't know what you're missing. That's one of the most tasteful things on planet Earth. How can the Lord make this tasty and tell me not to eat it?